power tools. I don't know, it's that kind of name, like Holsten, but I've no real idea.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to show you some shirt sponsors from the first ever season of the Premier League. If you know the team's great, if you know the player's great, but what we care about is what you know about the sponsors.
Like, I probably know the team, but whether I actually know what they're advertising, it might be a different story.
Well, first season was quite a while back, comfortably before I was born, I think. So, I mean, yeah, if there's some that are stuck around, maybe I'll get them.
Okay, classic Arsenal kit.
Love that strip Bruce Banana Arsenal Retro 1992. Big fan.
That kit's horrendous.
Alan Smith sporting it.
It's Arsenal. I know JVC was Arsenal. I think that's their old badge.
JVC? Isn't that like a building merchants or something like that?
Is that like the digging company? Do they do the work boots for people?
No, it's JCB.
Electronics, something like that.
JVC, I'm pretty sure they make TVs. They did make TVs, rather.
Are they like to do with televisions or something? I don't know.
I feel like I had a really bad one in my bedroom back when I was a kid that literally had 5 channels.
JVC, the Japan Victor company, sponsored the club shirts for 19 years up until 2000.
But well, now I don't think anyone will ever be sponsored for that a period of time, especially the big clubs like Arsenal.
It's famous, JVC, for VHS video recorders in the 80s, built TVs, cassette players, video cameras, loads more, and actually it's still selling products today.
I don't still have one. Times have moved on.
They're on a Chelsea shirt.
I recognise the name.
Commodore.
Commodore?
Commodore.
I don't even know how to pronounce that. Commodore? I don't know.
Commodore.
Oh, Commodore. Oh, I didn't even read it right.
I guess it's football insurance.
Sounds like it's either banking or travel.
Bank or something?
The sponsor here is called Commodore.
Oh, games console.
Oh, Commodore.
Yeah.
Still don't know.
I remember very fondly by lots of 80s and 90s kids because they've got the Commodore 64.
Oh, okay. It does ring a bell.
Yeah, I remember that.
The best-selling desktop computer in the world back then. Not a brilliant bit of sponsorship because after sponsoring Chelsea, they went out of business.
It's Manchester City.
Manchester City.
It's obviously City. I recognise the sponsor as well.
Don't know who the player is. Brother is the sponsor. Again, I have no idea what sort of company it is.
Okay, Man City. Brother. Oh,
Nothing's coming to mind for what they actually do.
I would say it is insurance.
Is it well guess?
in my head I feel like it's clothing or something, but I know it's probably not.
Solicitors.
Never heard of it. Is it something to do with men? Men's brother?
Brother started out selling sewing machines.
Oh, so in the right ballpark.
You can understand why I don't know that.
And diversified into lots of other electronic equipment like printers, fax machines and label makers.
None of these are things that I think I'd find myself buying.
And they still go today.
I hadn't heard of him back then, I've still not heard of him today. They can't be that successful.
It's QPR, isn't it?
QPR.
QPR.
Nice QPR number.
It's Queen's Park Rangers
Queen's Park Rangers.
and Classic FM, it's the radio station.
Classic FM, I'm assuming it's just a local radio station. Don't know.
They're not a favourite of mine.
The worst radio station in England, probably.
That's what I have in my car.
My dad used to just play that on the radio as a joke, just to take the mick. If I was selecting the music, he'd stick that on and just kill the mood immediately.
So, Classic FM is the biggest classical station in Britain.
Okay.
National radio station as well.
Interesting choice, Classic FM. I wouldn't really associate it with football.
If anything went back then.
Unsurprisingly, the sponsorship ended after just one season.
Yeah, thought it might.
No, that's understandable, that makes sense.
Yeah, I doubt that we'll ever see a radio station like that in the Premier League, you can.
Can't imagine any of the football players listening to Classic FM.
I think it's Sheffield United. It looks like the two swords.
That is
Sheffield United.
Sheffield United.
I think that's Sheffield United.
Sheffield United?
I don't know the sponsor, Laver or something.
I can't actually read it.
That's not good for a sponsor, to be honest.
What's that? There.
Laverne? I don't know.
Laver?
Laver? Laven?
Laver or something?
Part of my brain says it says Lauren, like Ralph Lauren, but I know it's not.
Laver. I'm really not. I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a dairy company, you know, like a yogurt company of some kind.
Like body products.
Laver, yeah, timber merchant from Sheffield that even had a mill on Bramall Lane right next to the Blade Stadium. Do you think more teams should have a local sponsor?
To the extent of like having the names on stands and stuff, or maybe a secondary sponsor, but if it's all money nowadays, isn't it? So if you want a main sponsor, it's got to be a global or at least an international firm.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it'd be good, you know, why not helping out the local club and the local industry as well.
Lower down levels would probably make a bit more sense.
Like I said, the amount of money that's in football these days, the bigger teams just aren't going to do that. Going to miss out on the big money. I'm not sure what they do, but my dad's a Spurs fan, so I'm pretty sure he had a shirt with that on.
Club is Tottenham.
So that's Spurs, isn't it?
I think that's Neil Ruddock, actually.
Tottenham, Holsten.
Power Tools? I don't know, it's that kind of name, like Holsten, but I've no real idea.
A type of lager, Holsten Pills, is that right?
Actually, is that a beer brand?
Do you like a pint?
No.
I do. Oh, is it a beer?
Type of beer.
Spurs were one of 4 clubs sponsored by beers back in 1992. What do you think ethically about beer and gambling sponsoring football teams?
I don't think it should be encouraged like the way it is, because obviously people do have serious issues, so I don't really agree with it.
If you can't have cigarettes or like alcohol sponsoring you, then why can't you have something else that people easily get addicted to?
I doubt there's anyone in the stadium who is influenced by seeing it on the shirt. They're probably going to get a beer either way.
I don't think it'll ever get stopped.
So how do you think you did?
That was hard, yeah.
Yeah, I think I did pretty well. I didn't know a lot of what the companies actually do, but I got most of the teams.
Like I recognised a lot of like the logos, but actually what they did, I have no real idea.
They're not ones I've seen before, apart from Classic FM.
Yeah, that Laver one I never would have got if I was sat here for a week.